be a furry, you have to dress up.
So what is it when you want to fuck a furry?
I don't know.
Well, with that, we are once again live. Welcome to apparently an R-rated stream of Buddah and Zionis playing games poorly.
He didn't say he was into tentacles, dude.
That's more of a girl thing. Like, chicks like tentacles. I prefer to be the tentacle, if you get my drift. Okay, this is gonna be a fun intro to the YouTube video, I'm sure. Alright, game's up, Buddah. You can judge. It's a snake girl. Okay.
Doesn't look like you're up. Are you sure you're not in a room yet? I need you in a room.
Oh, fuck, that's right. I'm not actually in the room yet. Yeah, sorry. Alright. Alright, there we go. So it looks like we're just, this is... Unless you want to do the single mission one.
I leave that to you, man. This is your side hustle.
Alright, so... Check DLC. So... You have singular target.
Yeah.
So... Let's go ahead and do that one. Singular target, set room ID, great room.
Man, things are weird south of the border. But sure, Merry Christmas.
Okay, game's actually up for reals.
For realsies. I mean, we're just barely getting into Halloween at Thanksmas up here.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the start of Halloween at Thanksmas.
I mean, we're close enough.
We are. Next week it'll be the start of Halloween at Thanksmas. That's not how you spell Hanukkah.
I was gonna say, I think you misspelled that. Yeah, there's like a CH in there.
Yeah.
I remember listening to this Jewish comedian, and he's like, all right, some people call it Chinooka or something like that.
Yeah, it's spelled like Chinooka or some shit, like Chinuhaka or some. Like, the spelling is awful.
You have no clue what you're on about? That sounds like a weird thing to say.
And not wholly unfounded.
Well, we're talking about Chinooka.
Alright, so we want to get to the end of these arrows quickly to get, we need to clear the
areas or the path?
No, we need to clear the abnormals. The arrows tell you where you need to go, but you want to clear the abnormals along the path of the arrows. And we want to do it fast. Don't worry about standards.
Come on, Keith.
You don't have to like it. Honestly, I wasn't even gonna play Attack on Titan until we started watching the show, but Buddah wanted to get a jump on it.
Come on, man, it's all high intensity and shit.
And when it's played well, it actually looks really cool.
So when other people are playing is what he said.
Yeah, basically. Come on, kids, wake up. You're safe. Okay.
But all things considered, I actually think they did a really good job with this.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Heading your direction.
I got nabbed, unfortunately. Have you put down any garrisons or no?
I've put down 3.
I overkilled us on garrisons then.
They could always be replaced.
Yeah, it's a fairly anime thing. Items. Refill your items
Oh,
before
good.
you.
I was gonna do that too. You want me to turn it into manufacturing?
Yeah, go ahead and turn it in since you're right there. I know, right? Like, what's he even doing?
Time management. Apparently, he is not doing it properly.
He might actually still be in school. I don't. It's Monday for you guys now, I think.
Guess that's true.
Alright, replace 2 garrisons with manufactories.
But then that means he's also 2 hours behind, so...
Yeah, he's usually a little later in the night.
Let's see if I can math properly. So 1800 plus 16 hours. No, he's 14.
I mean, I agree with you, Bot, but I mean, I try not to be unreasonable.
Wait a minute. I don't understand what you just said. If he's not watching your stream from start to end, what are you doing? So, what are we doing with our lives? We're having fun. I don't know what
Bot's
he's doing with his life.
or, sorry, what Speedrun's doing with his life if
That's
he's
what
not
I wanted
watching.
to make sure. I was like, wait a tick.
Yeah.
Turn you into a man.
And you are allowed to say that now because we are an adult channel with mature
We
themes.
say bad words. And we talk about different themes and schemas and shit.
Like gambling.
And sex. I mean, we've already mentioned... No, I guess that was off stream, but there was a mention of hentai, so, you know.
Yeah, we started off with furries. Like, that was, I think, at the really...
That is true, that is true.
Yeah, that was at the very start of the stream.
So, yeah, I think we've hit all the trigger warnings. And, I mean, it's in our title, you know.
Trigger warning.
People who drink while gaming, so...
Yeah.
And we use e-cig, so that's tobacco and alcohol right now.
Yeah,
I don't know
tobacco,
if firearms was
alcohol,
in there, but...
gambling, sex,
We marked everything.
Yeah, like we turned all the fucking warnings on.
I want to use the Levi.
Quit hiding behind a tree, you fucker. Man, that was pretty clean. I think we'll get the Dire. Oh, no, I don't know if we can do the Dire. No, probably not.
No, we can't. Well, no, we can't. Besides, I I can't access the, press start and press Y. I can't do that. Still looking for target. Massacre time.
Yeah, there's a nice line of Titans here.
Stop targeting him.
Trees.
I'd be done very quickly if I did that bot. And the night's over. Thank you for watching.
Done. Alright, let me... Fuck, I can't check. Because for some reason I didn't hear that ding, but maybe I just missed it. Supposed to get a ding every time someone chats, but...
Ooh, armored Titan.
Yeah, we're gonna want to catch this fucker.
Yeah.
That's how you get alcohol poisoning, bot.
Yeah, I would not recommend that. Especially since you wouldn't... I mean, I know people down south have different rules and all, but... No.
Oh, fuck. You killed him when I was in my Levi.
No, I captured him.
You captured him while I was in my Levi. I still don't think I get credit for it.
Oh, skip through to the end.
Alright, man. Tell you when we get back. Now, this is the money mission, so it's not like a super big deal, but...
I didn't even see how much money we got.
You really want to do it on Nightmare or Eden.
Yeah.
Because if you do it on one of those modes, you get an ass load of money. Like it's like $1 million a pop, I think.
Something like that. I hate it when you quit the room first.
Oh, sorry.
I have to sit there for like 10-20 seconds where it's like, you're the host. Thank you.
Alright, so it does save my captures because I did not capture 261 Titans on that fucking map.
And how do you know Buddha's playing Attack on Titan? I'm at the top of the list. Well, the top of the captures. I have almost a perfect first place on
Yeah.
on captures.
So 59 on eliminations. That's not right.
Yeah, mine's off. I'm 5 on eliminations. Wow, I might actually have a chance.
I think I've lost some progress because I only have 16 scenarios completed, but yeah, you might be able to top eliminations this week.
Yeah, this will be like literally the only time I've ever had a chance to do it.
Well, you're gonna have to stop catching shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go pure massacre mode. Yeah, there's like one in-game achievement I've never gotten, which is like getting first place on all 5 of those simultaneously.
Oh yeah, no, that's crazy hard.
Oh, that's right. That's daily login. Whatever. Waiting for Alex to go back to story mode so I can help him. Guess who's back?
Back again.
Buddha's back. Tell a friend.
Did tell a friend. Distress call.
And this is where you're supposed to save Nanaba, but apparently I failed on that. But I did succeed in saving Michi. I wonder what the... Oh, I think it's like a time thing. And we can't skip this because game.
女型の巨人のことか。
ポールローゼが突破されたかもしれない。
お前が完全装備で。
Not sure why you put them in their civilian. Well, yeah, I do remember why.
Yeah, because they couldn't rule them out as bad people.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but lots of people look up how to make nuclear reactors.
Well, if you say homemade, might get you in trouble. But there was actually a kid who did that back in the 80s or something like that. I mean, to be fair, nuclear energy has been getting a bad rap for years.
Yeah.
Especially you think with all the Greenpeace people, but they think, you know, nuclear waste is like some amorphous ooze that's gonna hunt down your children or something. But to be fair, most people who hate nuclear energy aren't gonna have children anyway, so.
And they really shouldn't be reproducing if they're that stupid.
Yeah. Oh, I'm staying to protect. Roger that. Yeah, I got all the smalls already.
It actually is.
It's the cleanest energy with the least deaths per kilowatt hour. And things like Chernobyl and whatnot are generally blown out of proportion, along with, in America, you have 3 Mile Island and Fukushima. I think those are like the 3 worst, and even then they weren't that bad. But, you know, fear-mongering, ooh.
Invisible magic is dangerous, so...
It's actually why I agree with the argument that most Greenpeace people are generally just anti-human, which I can get behind to a certain extent, but...
But fucking own it. Like, if you're gonna be anti-human, fucking be anti-human.
But no, we just care about the environment. To be fair, most of them are probably eugenicists also, but you're not supposed to acknowledge that.
I think eugenics gets a bad rap.
And bad. Ah, damn it, that was the wrong tower. Whatever. Put down a manufacturing.
That's right, I put down another garrison, so I'm up by 1.
I don't think there are any things that spawn over here. Man, this is much easier with 2 people.
Seriously.
And they always have to have the conversations every time you do these maps, which is... I understand the first time.
It's just my first time.
No, that is true. Oh, you killed it when I was trying to capture it. You're a dick.
Oh. Well, you're the one who's supposed to be killing.
Oh, that's right. Massacre. I'm already first place on the whole capture thing.
Yeah, You got 1,000 catches, dude. You're fine. Okay, lots of Titans showed up. I'm gonna have some fun. You got an abnormal behind you.
Yeah. Ah! Alright, build a attack tower.
Okay, are you sure you're not like out of practice or something?
Hey man, the degrees for the things I want are pretty close to each other. You have the manufactory, you have the garrison, and then you have the attack tower.
You know, I think you can move those around.
Can you? I've never moved around those, so I've always just let them standard.
I think you can't move them around. Friend.
Well, and that's actually, there was a science guy I like to watch from time to time, and he's huge into nuclear energy. And it's just like, yeah, 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, like, you're talking about old technology, and we've advanced so much further than all of that at this point, that pointing to those is kind of like, oh, you can't trust construction because of this building that, you know, fell down 100 years ago, 200 years ago. Actually, I heard one of the guys I was watching was saying that there are certain scientific advancements is that they can actually burn away more nuclear waste with more advanced nuclear reactor designs, and it sounded pretty badass. I'm not smart enough to understand nuclear physics, but it sounded really cool.
And they said it on the internet, and you can't lie on there.
Of course not. Only truths are on the internet. But I put down 3 manufactories thus far, by the by.
I think I have 3 down as well.
No, just general fear mongering, and it works because people are dumb.
Yeah, and but it's something that modern people do all the time. Bot is they ascribe modern values to history. You cannot judge Genghis Khan by modern day values. You know.
I think you're going a little left field on that one, but that's also
Well,
true.
he was saying it's dangerous because the Wright brothers crashed one of their planes.
Yeah,
Like,
but you're making doesn't matter.
But it's more like it's an overarching theme that a lot of, you know, people do, where like saying that Snow White and the Seven Dwarves is,
Peter Dinklage.
yeah, it is inherently, you know, anti-small people, because, but what they're doing is they're taking something outside of the context of the time in which it was written and performed.
Well, the funny part is Peter Dinklage was like, what, you got 7 dwarves that are living in a mountain. Oh, they live in a cottage. They work in a mountain. But, I mean, he did a great, he did a great Tyrion Lannister. That's all you need to remember is he did a great Tyrion Lannister. Outside of that, probably best to ignore his ass.
Don't kill the bosses. I still have a couple of green exclamation points to clear.
Oh, there's 3 of them, so I'll kill 1 or 2.
2, fine. Just don't kill all 3.
Roger that. Yeah, like I said, I think he went a little far-reaching when he brought up Genghis Khan. It's more like a, actually, you know, an interesting one to point to in history would be what do I call them? Rigid aircrafts, the Hindenburg and shit like that. What explosion led to the absolute destruction of it? Now, is it possible it could have continued if not for airplanes? Or was it kind of doomed from the point of, I'm not attacking it?
Oh, I think we're good. I'm going for a catch. We should be good. Because we can't get the SS. Wow, that was apropos timing. SS the rank, not SS the German secret police.
Well, we didn't have a dyer in here. Oh. I've never heard of Ricky Berwick. Kind of sounds familiar though, actually. Yep, no, I'm gonna say no on that one. No, and from what I've seen and experienced, generally people with whatever abnormalities, oh, that's offensive, whatever. They want to be treated as normal, and treating them not normal is actually more offensive, except for the douche nozzles that are like, oh, look at how special I am. You're not special.
Ready?
Sorry.
Need a
Censored something.
You should be an admin. You should be able to see past the censor.
It doesn't let me. I don't remember hearing about that one.
Oh, he shoved a cookie up his ass about 5 years ago.
Yeah, I see that now.
You're modded. Why the hell can't you see it?
I don't know. I have to keep saying, yeah, totally cool with this. I'm good to join.
Okay. Yeah, you should, it should be like highlighted, but you should be able to see what. Okay, whatever. We might want to look into that.
Yeah, it still has all the asterisks, and I keep saying, no, this is not offensive. Your algorithm is wrong. In fact, I'm probably single-handedly trying to destroy the algorithm of Twitch.
Twitch has decided that every usage of up his ass is offensive.
One garrison tower.
One garrison. Going across the bridge, or am I?
I'll go across the bridge. Actually, you need to stay nearby. They're gonna have Titan attacks happening quickly.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I should be able to drop this garrison and get back before they get into trouble.
Mother brain? I'm horrible with the Rorschach test, man.
That's an ASCII art of a dude holding his butthole open and his dong hanging down. That's what that is.
Mother brain still works. Things people do.
Yeah, like seriously, someone spent a long time getting that worked out. Like that could not have been easy to build.
You know, it seems a little pervy to build on it with saying where there's a will, there's a way, but you know.
Well, there's a lot of people on the internet that have a lot of free time on their hands. Like, I'm not surprised that exists. Trigger. Okay, that should be a trigger. All right.
Monsters coming, and you have to watch it. You have to. Can't cut. Manufactory down. Oh no, we have 3 minutes to eliminate them.
Whatever shall we do within the 3 minutes?
We can drink some tea, I believe. Oh,
I'm drinking something, but it's not gonna be tea.
God damn it, I'm supposed to kill things, not capture.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is up there with one of our biggest complaints about this game is when you do things too efficiently. No. You have to wait for the dialogue ticket. No, screw the dialogue.
Yeah, the dialogue triggers, like you have, yeah.
And we
is
can't ignore it. We
frustrating.
can't skip it. It's just, it's there.
Like we should be able to do these missions much faster. Like look at this. Look at Sasha being fucking all derpy right here.
I'm still need to capture some crawly titans. That's why I captured him.
Like, okay, now Sasha unfucked herself. Now we can move on with the game. Because Sasha was spinning in circles for, you know, 45
And I think I might need to
seconds.
stay here for a bit. Just, no. The green exclamation's gone. I should be good to go.
Yeah, once the green exclamation's gone, you should be fine. The only thing you need to worry about is when you have like a flag and you have to escort them.
Hey, we just need to be excited about the fact that we have Daz. Daz is here to save the day.
Here he comes to wreck the day.
Like, seriously. Of all the characters have, Daz is like numero uno.
And all these garrison towers don't mean fuck all without any place to put a manufactory.
Well, then just replace them.
Alright, but talk to you later.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
We appreciate even your sexual ask. People have been warned. Of course, I'm a little curious. Does things like that appear in your VODs?
Yes, because I have chat showing up on screen, so that particular gem will show up in the VOD.
You kill things I want to capture, and you capture things I want to kill. I'm very annoyed with you.
Alright, going back to kill some critters that showed up behind.
Okay, I'll do the slow walk with the child. Why does she always run through the farm? Oh, little girl.
Because she wants to jump 12 feet in the air.
Like, I'm trying to walk at her pace. Not easy.
Like it's a Jason walk, like doo-doo, doo-doo.
No, it's between a Jason walk and an actual walk. I mean, hearing this intense music and I'm liking it, but I'm exploring a child that's doing nothing.
Jason.
There's one more Titan behind us if you want to
Oh,
go for
I
that.
didn't. Okay, when the fuck did he show up?
I don't know, it's mine. You explored the kid.
Oh, fine, I'll escort the kid. Alright, let's go, child. You're taking the worst path possible.
Woo! 10th elimination. Totally needed that. So we got a skill called elimination, I believe. And after you kill 10 enemies, you get 10 times the benefit, the bounty goodness. You know, I'm trying to talk you up, Daz, but when you whine, it just makes me... Ah, he's gone. I'm happy now. I mean, no, Daz is the champ. Capture or kill?
I like to catch the bosses. Though admittedly, it's probably not necessary at this point.
Well, and that's just bosses are still just abnormal, so it's an abnormal muscular, and I think I have all the abnormal musculars captured already. So you can pay me back with a potato. We're never gonna forget about the potato. And it's why we like you as a character.
Seriously.
Seriously, when she breaks apart the potato to hand it to the drill sergeant, like, you can have half. I mean, that's some fucking stones.
Yay, I leveled up my Daz friendship. That makes me so happy.
I mean,
Whatever would I do without Daz?
I mean, Daz sucks. And I got especially annoyed because he was one of the last characters I increased my friendship with, and it's like, you know what? Maybe he's one of those, like, super secret. You improve him, you get awesomeness, and it's like, no.
You gonna be a sec?
No. I can be if you want me to.
Well, I'm just curious if I should go pee or start the next mission.
Let us go pee.
Alright, I'll go pee then.
Be back in a sec. How close are you to refill?
If your cup goes on the right, you're gonna start putting garbage in the wrong garbage can.
I don't believe in your cascade theory of me, so no.
Game's up, dude.
Oh. I was trying
We've
to
already
see
talked
where-
about this. We know what happens. You know.
I do not believe in your theory. Your theory is bullshit.
Ah, yes, the Eastern Lines.
That's where the Russians are, right?
Yep.
Does that mean we're supporting Ukraine right now?
Or we're invading Ukraine. I don't know where we're starting from.
Either way, we're heading to the east.
Right or left?
Left. expanded the line. Oh wow. I mean, I'm gonna claim that as an awesome use, personally.
What happened?
One of my soldiers that I was using as a team attack killed 2 Titans in one go.
Nice. Well, you don't have a lot of bases out here.
Yep. I think they're gonna start spawning soon, but yeah, on the initial front.
Alright, so I mean, escort defender and co, like
No! Fuck. Oh, good, Jane, good.
so one of us need to be. I'm gonna go back to the middle just to make sure we don't. One of us doesn't have to actually be there for that. Sure.
I don't think we
Oh
have
no!
to.
Sorry, we provided support. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah, we had to clear out the area.
Oh, area is clear.
I mean, I know I like you on territory mode, kids, but shut up. You're an adorable little fawn as what's his name put it? Pixis. Oh, you fail me, D-ranked person. Taking on bossy-esque event.
Yeah, I don't think that's the end of the map.
No, it's not, but it's... I think I'm scoring Hanes, all things considered. Yeah, I am. You want me to hold your hand, Hanes?
Yes, yes he does. Large abnormal alert again. I don't see it.
And because it did.
This is the worst thing about when you're playing the lower end of the game. Like, you get a little too powerful, then you go back and try and clear the story, and it's like, good God, was I really that weak that it took this long to clear this map?
Well, that they expect you to take that long to clear the map.
Clear the map, yeah.
Yeah, right now, outside of 1 or 2, all of my kills have been through allies, so. Hence why I like leadership.
No, leadership's actually really good in this one.
Okay, Hanes, are you gonna complete your mission?
Hey, I got a honeys.
There we go. Now it's done. Super done. Super serious.
The one thing I really like about the characters like Hanes that do like the super attacks is they teleport you to the fucking target.
Mm-hmm.
Establish a base. I mean, I'm right here.
Well, I establish a base on mine. Going for the exclamation.
A couple of manufactories. Those are bases.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you get Hanes. You've been sarged. God damn. And I hope you make a version 3 of this game, but god damn it, make the horses smarter.
I mean, there's a lot of things I feel like they could do to make this game better.
I mean, for me, it's a lot of littles.
Yeah, just little things that they could improve. Having the Titans crawl all over the buildings, like I feel like they could make the Titan behavior better.
Yeah. And get rid of the random Gumby where they start twisting 400 degrees.
Come on. I'm saving you.
You're gonna want to capture all the biggies? Oh, see.
Not necessarily. I'll capture any of the ones I fight, but I'm stuck waiting for this stupid green exclamation point to go away. So, you do you.
労働の命令を受けているけどこの状況じゃ無理だよ
Besides, I don't get credit for the shit you catch. And honestly, what I should probably do is just start using that policy that gives me free random
Yeah, every
Titan
time you kill them,
captures.
they just capture. And honestly, I would only say to use that once you hit in Inferno mode. I mean, because, like, quite literally, every time thus far, I've been using intensive cleaning week.
Oh yeah, 20 targets. Good for you.
思えない動きだどんな訓練を積んできた
Oh.
なんとか巨人の進行を食い止めた。これで終わるとも思えんが。壁の穴にはかなり近づい。おかしい。
Ah, honeys. I only like you for your supply towers.
行きますよリコ班長
Yeah, you don't even need them for supply towers anymore.
なんだろうあんたはどう思うこの状況もしそうだとすれば奴ら
Ah, kits. So am I getting a refill soon, or?
Yeah, you're getting a refill as soon as I'm done with my cutscene.
But yeah, that's my biggest bitch is don't have somebody have to be ahead to
Yeah,
be able to.
let them just play the goddamn story together.
出発は日の出の4時間前。
もしかしたら
Negotiation skills.
それを突き止めるのは。おい。ところで、お前の方はどうだったんだ。いろいろ走り。
すごいね休む前にもうははところでコニー壊滅したそうかでも自力じゃ動けねえ
コニー。
じゃあなんでお前はその説が正しければ
うるせえ。クソ女もう寝ろ。
きっとユミルはコニーを元気づけたいだ
All
けな
off on those.
I'm ready to start the next mission, so I'll do refills real quick.
Ultra Sinew. That's another one of those.
Yeah, those are kind of hard to come by, but they're fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm. I can buy one. Don't care about gifts.
Yeah, like who the fuck spends Wings of Freedoms on gifts? Like, what the fuck kind of cockamamie idea was that?
Yeah, and don't buy equipment either. Like, literally, save this
Yeah.
shit for resources. I like the gunblade. Don't buy the gunblade this way.
Now, if you're having problems with money or resources, do territory recovery mode. Get kits, make him your butt buddy, and all your problems go away. It's as simple as that.
Seriously, I got all these legitimately. I swear to God.
But no, you start off the game, you go to territory recovery mode, you level up kits to level 5, and well, okay. First things first, you have to get your.
You have to upgrade your war room or whatever to like level 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Then
so you can do the
purchase-
SOS volunteers.
Which
That's how you
requires
get
40
kits.
wings of freedom per character, and for me it took about 5, so you need 200 wings of freedom. And then once you get them to level 5, you get what I'm hovering over now, which is the elimination bonus. Earn more materials at the end of battle when 10 completed eliminations have been achieved. And that 10 is like 10 times.
Yeah.
And
So if you
seriously,
get 2 of something, you get 22 of something. And it makes those first clear bonuses fucking
Amazing.
ridiculous. It's also how you farm gold drops later on,
Mm-hmm.
because you play territory recovery mode and Eden difficulty, you get golden drops on first clear.
And Eden difficulty, I think, requires you to beat Inferno story mode. I think that's what's required.
But once you can start farming gold drops, you quickly become god. Because you can equip all the abilities.
Because, yeah, skills, you get +1 skill for every Eden drop. So, yeah, you can legit equip everything.
Now
And
granted,
you
there's
only
some
get-
things that are mutually exclusive and shouldn't be equipped together, but... Anyways, you good to go?
Yep. What's mutually exclusive?
Like, getting secret maneuver and appeal at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, having both of those abilities equipped is just being dumb and wasting materials.
Putting down a garrison. Putting down a garrison.
Garrison.
Going to the green explanation.
Put down my Gelgar. He's not yours. Garrison.
One manufactory, maybe. Well, I put it down as soon as a cutscene was happening, so yeah, one manufactory.
One
Going for the
manufacturing.
exclamation. No, that's not good. Let's go, my Delgar. Oh, I already captured that much. Go and take care of the non-spirally ones, mission important
Yeah,
ones.
you're fine. Fuck, not a garrison. God damn it. Alright, we have an extra garrison base. I'm an idiot.
Factory. Factory.
There. Somehow I ended up on your side of the map.
Out of nowhere.
That was one rock out of nowhere.
Oh, now we have to build bases. Yes, yes, cutscene, it's dead. Give me the... There we go.
Make sure you don't run out of battle signals.
I got one left, but you're right. I need to make sure I don't do that.
Yeah, we need to sit tight here until we have more battle signals. I'm dropping mining bases since they're only one.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do unless I get a nice drop from...
Well, I mean, we'll resupply with, I'm just saying for now, it's like,
Yeah, no, I get
just
what you're
don't run out of battle signals.
Hey, hey, attack tower.
Yeah, I did one mining and one manufactory.
Well, then we're done.
Oh yeah, we're done. The game just hasn't caught up yet.
Then it just got away. Actually, now I can burn battle signals.
Yeah,
Not
no,
that we need
burn away.
attack towers, but...
And we can't catch this fucker,
Yep.
so just kill.
No one key into the military. Kill, kill, kill without mercy.
And roll credits. That's the end of the game.
I just remember his name starts with a Z, but don't remember what it was.
Zeke.
Ah, I was way off. At least I remember what his name started with. capturing too many. It's all about the kills. All about the kills.
You want kills, man.
I know, it's hard to fight the urge to capture.
Even the vets are in rough shape. The vets are dead. Ready?
I mean, at this point, they are vets. Yeah, I'm good.
Game's up. I should probably
このままここで
get rid of bots.
塔が崩され
Ode to furry porn out of the fucking chat history.
I mean, if you can. I don't know what the rules are on that.
Should be able to hide a message. Alright, let's do it this way. Alright, it's gone now.
You do know I oppose censorship like that, man.
I just wanted it off my fucking screen. Every time I look over to the chat, I see Bot's butthole in the fucking chat.
Well, his port.
Every male has a female port.
This is why we tagged everything, because we are guilty of everything. Maybe not on every stream.
Yeah,
but
it's not
we're
every
good.
stream, but we are guilty of all the tags.
Yeah, and we're petulant like that, so. Connection lost.
Interesting. Okay. Guess I'm doing this one solo. Because my mission started up with that issue.
Showing Bertholdt's Yeah, keep it simple, I guess.
Oh, I almost killed everything on the map before the cutscene started. So are you doing the same mission?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just curious if you ended up having to do the same mission even though you got disconnected.
No, I got hit back into the lobby, and I'm like, you know what? Gonna take you a second. I can do a low-level mission. Work on some of my friendship aspects. See if I can nuke all 4 of these bastards.
God, how fucking rowdy this mission was. I remember fearing Utgard Castle, but good God, this is wild.
Oh yeah, dude, that map is 1000% rowdy. And it's actually kind of where I was surprised where it's like, yeah, I'll just go on my own. It's like, oh, I got a time for a mission or two.
Well, I mean, it was... I mean, I'm OP where I'm at for where we are.
Still, that's gonna take a minute. Honestly, I'm still curious if I'm gonna be able to do one more mission.
I mean, I forget the win condition. I think it's just clearing the Titans.
I believe so. Well, you're not going to be able to do the dire regardless.
No, I won't get the dire.
You can press start and press Y.
I can't. I'm still technically in online mode.
Oh, yes, that's true.
So I can't actually push start. I have none of the benefits of multiplayer and none of the benefits of single player right now. But I think this is the last Titan. Yeah, I can now carry incendiary shot. Good for me. Yay! I can now go to Utgard Castle.
But you're not going to be able to buy it from there for a second. And now you're going to be in the middle of a bunch of conversations.
Yeah.
なんだよその目。ああ、バケ。
おい行こうぜ。なあ、お前には俺がどう見える？そうだよな。そして
Bet you wish I joined the military. Mm.
どうしてですか、兵士さん。
Well, I guess I'll ask you now. Are you gonna work through all the conversations?
Yeah.
Alright.
You got a couple of minutes left.
I figured.
早いところ巨人を絶滅させて
Just wanted to make
クソみ
sure.
たいなことは終わりにしてってもんだ。そのためには
リヴァイ。
エルヴィンか。
ああ、もう戻るところでリヴァイ。彼らはどうだ。
まあ悪くはねえ。未熟だが。
そうか。
ああ。
リヴァイは言葉こそ足りないが、真剣。私も君はある素質を持っていると今後もくじけずに。
Ooh, strength plus 10. Gonna have to make room for that.
Still working towards Infernal mode, but Zio wants to have all his conversations. To be fair, I can't throw too much shade on that front.
Yeah, no, this is one of those breaking points in the story where you got a lot of shit happening. And you miss out on friendship points if you don't take care of it, like, right away. So I'm trying to be fast. I'll go ahead and make Buddah primary since he's actually doing a mission. I should have fucking done that, you know, a couple minutes ago.
Not really, because you were doing a mission previously, so...
Well, as soon as I started doing conversations, though, I should have made you primary.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
I can't imagine going around and talking to people and buying gifts is the most exciting content. What was that?
It was my TV thinking I wanted to talk to it.
Fucking smart TVs.
Seriously.
Being dumb is a bucket of fucking rocks.
Yeah, honestly, if my I would prefer not smartphones if I could have a phone that could let me, you know, listen to audiobooks and music. I am not part of the smart culture, and I will take the derogatory response for that too, because fuck all the smart equipment, seriously.
Yeah, no, the voice commands are limited and fucking retarded, honestly. Like,
Oh, were you talking to me? No, I was not. Are you sure?
90% of the times my fucking Alexa talks to me is because Oh, did you mean that you wanted to learn about Siberia? No, that's not what I fucking meant. And I wasn't even talking to you.
Oh, ew. Escort mission. Yeah, I already hate the nobility. Seriously, I'm a fat ass and can run faster than both of you. And then there's gonna be a spawn around here somewhere.
Naturally.
Or it's in the middle alleyway. I think it's in the T. There it is.
Time to leave.
I did do that capture on purpose. Now run over here. Stupid, useless. Oh no, they died because of Titans. I know it looks weird that they've been turned into kibble and Titans don't turn humans into kibble, but seriously, straight up Titans.
And straight up kibble.
Seriously, the amount I have to restrain myself to not capture is kind of psychotic.
It's like a nervous twitch.
Yeah, it's like, I cut off an arm. Captured. Nope.
Nope, nothing there.
Nope. No, 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 no. I had a Titan right underneath me. You want to attack the Titan across the map? No.
How about now? Alright, I guess I'm ready for next mission, so I'm gonna go pee while you finish up your thing. Don't die on me, man.
I'm next to a goddamn tower, and it's like, hey, I want to use this person to attack. You want to switch to guns? No.
Oh, I
I
fucking
want to
hate
attack.
that.
Yeah, they need to fucking fix that horse shit right there.
Alright, be right back.
Sorry for that embarrassing show. It is a button issue. Seriously, I want there to be an Attack on Titan Game 3, but they need to still make some fixes. There it is. So I still need to capture a crawling fatty, so...
Yeah. Now they're going to have to invent some missions for the last couple of seasons of Attack on Titan, but I hope they do an Attack on Titan 3 with the full story and they fix some of the issues with this game.
Honestly, I don't know how many more, like, inventing missions per se. Because think about it. They can legit use the rest of the world, spoiler, as map classes based on what the show shows.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm a little curious what it's going to be like if, you know, all of a sudden you'd go into an outer world map and the enemies are, you know, gun wielders. Like, what effect is that going to have? What is it when, you know, you're flying around like we are, but you need to take on or kill humans?
Well, I think they kind of do that with the story
mission.
Yeah,
but that is true. That is true.
Like I've never actually gone through the season 3 aspect of this story.
Yeah, the character story or what have you.
Yeah, because
it is rough going through slicing up, you know, those guys, but they're highly mobile, unlike, you know, modern day infantry, as it were.
Yeah.
And bot's back. Sorry, he had to hide your port, so.
Your
He was
USB
feeling
port got hooked up. Well, I just didn't want people coming into chat and that's like the first thing they see is a butthole. Like, no, that's not true. I was just sick of looking at it. I didn't want to see your butthole anymore. I was done looking at the butthole.
Ready when you are.
What's up? Communicating.
Ah, I was trying to understand the name of this map.
エレン、話があるんだが。
まさかついに地下を掘る巨人が現そうなると一応と
俺が鎧の巨人で、こいつが超大型巨人でやつ。
And that is the best fucking drop in anime. I'm the Armored Titan. Bertholdt the Colossal Titan. 7 years ago, we launched our attack on humanity.
So we could...
壁を破壊し、俺たちの目的は。
Yeah, I have to admit, when he was so nonchalant about that, my brain was like, "The fuck, what?" Like, I was assuming it after you find out Annie's the female Titan, but that's a drop where it's like, oh, you're just gonna put that out there right there like that, huh?
大体なお前が人類を殺しまくった鎧の巨人
きっとこんな奴らがいるなんて知らずにいればもう俺には何が
And I still don't understand Reiner's psychological issues. It seems a little forced, personally.
Yeah.
戦士として最後まで責任を果たすことだ
You know, more and more spoilers. I'm wondering why Aaron can't actually switch between some of his Titanness.
Yeah.
Like, he's forced to be the attack Titan for the rest of his 13 years of life. Oh, fuck.
すごい蒸気だ。これじゃうかつに近づけないな。蒸気が弱まる瞬間は必ず訪れるはずだ。隙を狙って。
Yes, yes, end the conversation, please. Cheated on that.
がれきが飛んでくるぞ。気をつけて進むんだ。
Cheated. Cheated.
ノイに近づくな。粘り強くチャンスを待つんだ。
Guess that means I won. Stupid. Oh. And supply tower. That's the other thing is I hope they make this game where you're actually, you know, truly synced with the other player.
Yeah. Like we're actually experiencing the same fucking things.
Yeah, instead of, you know, because there are times where you'll have the Titan, you know, broken and so he's kneeling down, but I'm dealing with them running around and vice versa.
Yeah.
Fucking think this shit, dude. And obviously there's gonna be no 10 kills on that one.
No, not a chance in hell.
エレンは連れ去られたよ。アルミ、そういえばそうだね。私はただそばにいるだけ。
So going back to an earlier question, are we doing sandwiches tonight?
I mean, we can order sandwiches or we can.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, if you want to order sandwiches, I'm okay with that. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I like Jimmy John's. They turn regular old sandwiches into superior sandwiches, and I don't know how they do it, but I'm willing to pay for it because, you know, they're good. They're delicious. And they have really big pickles.
Well, I wasn't gonna name drop them just because they're not sponsoring us. Fuck them.
Not sponsored by Jimmy John's, but we could be.
I doubt it after some of the conversations we had tonight.
Probably not.
それは無理。
I don't think they have any desire to sponsor us in our fucking shenanigans.
The whole advertiser-friendly bullshit that exists.
We.
そう。
So I need to kill 1,200 more.
判事説
彼らならば彼らはこの先にある。そうか。
in 2 days.
夜までだ。
That's a tall order, dude.
That is.
So are you gonna do orders then? Should I go back and do conversations? I mean, I have an account with them, but I had to like. Sup, brain? Yeah, don't scroll up and chat too far.
Wasn't us.
But we don't believe in censorship, so well, we didn't. I tried to push it off screen, but apparently I didn't push it up far enough.
Not much. We're just chilling
Yeah.
and censorshipping. Closes at 9, and you do have the account, so it would be you doing the order.
Technique's doing. Well, the thing is it would just be kind of awkward. Like I guess I can do it. I mean,
Yeah. Hey, it's been going good. I mean, Sorry, quick question for Zayo. Are we doing it then or not?
Yeah, we can do it. I just need to make sure I don't like put it on stream.
Obviously.
Do you want to see Jimmy John's order on stream?
I'm more worried about the whole credit card thing, but yeah.
That would also be a problem. But
This is when you see Buddah punch Sonics in the back of the head.
all right. So your primary Buddah, your black screen right now. I'll go ahead and do the ordering. What do you want?
I was just thinking the Gargantuan and one of the wraps, honestly.
Okay.
Why is my screen off?
I don't know. Well, no, it looks like you're back up.
But yeah, no. Right now I'm working on simply massacring some Titans, but I'm the one. So I doubt you've played this game, Brain, but the way it works is one person has to be ahead of the other.
Oh,
And
no. We cannot do Jimmy John's. Our local installation is closed on Sundays.
Bastards. Okay, so we're doing other things. Okay. Oh, I'm
and
not
your
doing
screen's
this.
not active anymore. Are you alt tabbing out or something? Or oh, no, never mind. There it is.
All right. Guess we're doing our own things then. All right.
All right.
That's right. Where we live, Sundays is badness.
Yeah, Sundays is sacrosanct. Tightening is going really, really good, actually. We're trying to get done with the story because we are too overpowered.
Yeah, we're getting done with the low-level story. We go through the same story again, but at a higher difficulty.
それとも
I guess we could do Domino's. I think they're still open on. No.
We can
Sonic
just do
says-
frozen pizza if we need to.
Sonics has heart issues. He's a pansy.
Heartburn, not heart issues. The heart
Same
is
thing.
fine. No, it's not. Heartburn is stomach. Heart issues is different entirely. They are two very different things. Just because they call it heartburn doesn't mean it has anything to do with the heart at all.
私は
Uh,
兵士
huh.
になってんだけど
Ready when you are. You can make yourself primary again.
Okay.
Especially since I have to make my graphics fugly so it streams better.
偵察班いや他の新兵は本体
次の任務ではエレンと離れることに。
What have you been working on, Brain?
そうなのかもしれない。任務を変えてもらおうとすれば。
Are you advancing the story or are you having conversations?
I'm having conversations because I thought I had a minute while you were going to order sandwiches, but then you wanted me to order sandwiches, and then I couldn't order fucking sandwiches. So now I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm talking to Erwin right now. Mikasa wants to go on a mission, so I'm kind of, you know.
Hey, let me know, man. I can do my own thing too. Oh, Boulder's great. So how's that been working out? I mean, I only did one personally. Zonic's done the first two. Actually, he's only heard good things from his end, so.
I liked 1 and 2, and I think 3 has a lot of promise. I'm going to buy 3. I'm going to play 3. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Alright, Erwin wants to go on a mission too. Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you now, are you gonna be doing those missions?
No, I'm not gonna do those missions. Let's just push the story. I can deal with this later. Yeah, it's like Divinity multiplayer.
See, I don't know if I'm gonna do Boulders 3 personally. Who knows? Maybe Silence plays through and says it's golden, then he gives me all the things I wish I knew.
Okay, for some reason I can't do an SOS signal here.
Well, you have to go talk to the person. Maybe it's one of those double checks, like you have to talk to them, like, are you ready to go? Yes. Are you sure? Then you back out. I don't know.
Well, it's a red exclamation point.
I know, but sometimes there's, like I said, a double check.
Oh, I can't mobilize from flashbacks. All right, sorry. I talked to the dog. That was the problem. Yeah, that was the problem. I talked to the dog, and the dog. Okay, my bad. My bad. Sorry. Okay. Going online. And I guess I'm ready for refill when you are.
Guess I was wrong. This is, I believe, the second to last mission.
No, there's more than 2.
そろそろ教えてくれよ。
俺たちの故郷に来てもらう。だがここはウォールマリア内の巨大樹の森。
I don't know. It charges pretty close to the end.
人が動かなくなる夜も。ひとまずは休ませてもらいたいもんだ。ライナー。おい。
Yeah, seriously, Reiner is the one character I had the most issue with, all things considered.
何かし。
ライナー。
なんとなくだが、分かった気がするぞ。おかしい。おそらく本来は壁の破壊を目的。いや、もしくはお前は罪の意識に結果心が分裂し、記憶のか。
But yeah, obviously with us, we're always looking for multiplayer games to look at. So, like I said, maybe I'll do more research into Baldur's Gate. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing Baldur's Gate. I think Speed and Bot would be upset if we didn't do Payday next.
Well, after this, it's going to be Payday. It's once we're done with Remnant that we would be doing Baldur's.
Yeah.
The question is, so how does the multiplayer work, Brain? Is it like smooth? You can meld stories, or like There's because I remember with Elden Ring, which we haven't played, like you could only co-op at certain points, or are you fully co-opt? North.
We played Divinity a little bit.
A little, very little.
Yeah. It's like it's from the same people who did Divinity, and co-op works the same way. But I don't know how well you remember Divinity.
Very little. And honestly, maybe doing a Divinity as a run. Well, Divinity Origin. I mean, it came up as a game we were gonna try, and I don't even remember if we spent more than a half hour. Like, I think I played for hours solo, and then we tried, and then we just stopped. That's what I'm remembering. And I remember you have to Rochambeau when it comes to decisions you disagree with.
Yeah.
Sorry, taking times to put down garrisons.
You're fine. We need to get the garrisons down.
How many have you put down?
I think 3 now?
Looks like 2, so I'm putting down a 3rd just because I like lots of garrisons.
Buddah likes Mr. Garrison. You heard it here first, folks.
You eat shit, and you die. No, you go to hell, you die. One of those two. It's been a while for the earlier episodes.
I'll take Sasha. I'll take Mikasa.
I've wanted to play D&D, but it's just trying to find the right group. And to be fair, I've only found a handful of groups that have been okay, and maybe I've been the odd one out, which is probably obvious, actually.
Buddah is the chaotic neutral and the group of lawful good.
Mm-hmm.
Which is only partially ironic because I am the chaotic neutral in the group of lawful good I'm going to be playing with.
I was gonna say, you know, I don't know, and that's one of those, like, you hear, well, I've heard some of the stories where it's like, you know, you have a group where everybody has to be an evil aligned character, and that just seems like having a DM requirement like that would be fascinating. But I've always been in more groups where it's like been more general and neutral, where it's like, you know, having a DM who's just like, no, you have to be good, you have to be evil, you have to, like, adding a limitation. I think that would be fascinating. But it's always one of those more generalized, you know, you be you, man, just enjoy the game. It's like, you know, I might have a little more interest, but whatever. So Zodix is potentially going to be joining a game, and we've had some fun discussions about it, but it's like, oh, by the way, I don't want you to do anything to, you know, harm the party. And it's like, that's... I don't like that limitation. And don't get me wrong, I'm not even one of those people who's like, destroy the party, but still. I got warped to a place I didn't want to be, but sure.
Yarr.
Yes, I don't care about you, Ymir. Faux Ymir.
That's
That
real.
mirror?
That's real Ymir.
No. Real Ymir was the person who was the initial Titan. That's faux Ymir.
And now we're arguing manga, but
Oh, we're arguing lore, but yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
Get to your
this
target
might be a
location.
you thing. So you're gonna have to come to my exclamation point, apparently.
Well, I'm trying to get my exclamation point to...
Do things.
Yeah, like...
講師めいきなり襲ってくるなんて誰か奴の討伐に協力してくれ
That's another one of those little things y'all bastards need to fix.
And implicitly trusting your party is important. And I get that. And it's one of those things where what I'm going for is you can trust me to get the mission completed. I'm not going to endanger the mission. But you can't trust me not to fuck with you. Like,
Well, like, one of the things we were talking about is, he has a character who is like literally the race is atheistic, and he has a paladin in his party, and he,
the race is Githyanki.
yeah, so his race is naturally atheistic, and there's a paladin in his party, and Githyankis can only be essentially like chaotic neutral is the most basic thing they can be, and but
Well,
by
they
large,
can
they're
be
both-
neutral, but they're generally evil.
Yeah, so you have a generally neutral type race teaming up with paladin, and not only that, he's generally they're generally evil. They are legit atheistic as a race. So that's where it's like, okay, you're with the paladin. That can lead to a lot of, fun or interesting things. But the DM is like, I don't want anything that's gonna harm the party. And it's like, okay, there's a limit in there then. I mean, I was just spitballing some random ass ideas with him, so nothing too big. And this, yeah, that flag is not gone. Now it's gone.
I'll do green. You take care of Ymir.
Yeah. I can wreck him here quickly.
It seems like the green flag went away as soon as I showed up, so it might be
Oh, that's cool that they have Githyanki in it, though.
Yeah, no, it's like the big bad in the Baldur's Gate 3 is a mind flayer.
Oh, that should lead to some fun dialogue in and of itself.
Yeah, and the Githyanki are slaves to the mind flayers.
Yeah.
In the general sense. Not all of them, but
Okay, Ymir's ready to die. We good?
yeah, Ymir dies. But so, but the thing is I remember Githyanki from years and years ago, either second or third edition. I remember fighting against them, and they were super strong, and I really liked them. And when I saw I could play a Githyanki in 5th edition, it was like, fucking hey, I can be a Githyanki. I'm gonna fucking be a Githyanki, you know. It was an emotional decision of I want to be a Githyanki, and I've been building my character around the Githyanki lore, that they are atheistic. They are, I mean, they don't like religion. They're not good. Most are evil, but some are neutral. and I kind of wanted to play a bard because I've never played a bard before. So what I settled on was this neutral or chaotic neutral Githyanki that's a thief. And well, not a thief, it's a bard, but it's a dishonest bard. And the I've partnered up with a gnome rogue who's going to be the thief, and I am a Githyanki bard whose my job is to distract people. Like the idea is I distract the crowd in the inn, and then my little gnome thief goes around and robs everybody. And that's like the entire character arc that me and this gal have set up with the Githyanki gnome partnership. But Githyanki, like I said, are atheistic by nature. Like they distrust religion. They think people who are religious are dumb, and they don't like good people because they're not good. They're evil or neutral. So when I learned I was going to have a paladin in the party, it was very much, well, my Githyanki is not going to like this paladin. From the word go, my Githyanki is not going to like this paladin. And so I started coming up with these things that my Githyanki would do to fuck with the paladin. And one of the ideas I came up with to fuck with the paladin is I was going to, because my Githyanki has the message ability. So what I'm going to do is every time we have a long rest, I'm going to use message to talk to the paladin in Draconic and try and convince the paladin that demons are talking to it, or like
Maybe you fall into the dark side. What do I know?
And there's nothing wrong with playing a paladin. Paladins are fine. It's just I was role playing like I'm a Githyanki. I am not a good person.
The alignment is barely neutral, mostly evil.
Yeah, like I'm not going to like the paladin.
Ready when you are.
So I don't dislike the person playing the paladin. I think she's fine, a perfectly good person.
And he doesn't dislike the paladin class. It's just
it's just
as players are up, as the instant is set up.
Yeah, I'm trying to role play here. Where what would my neutral or my chaotic neutral Githyanki think of this paladin? And my chaotic neutral Githyanki would not like this paladin out of the gate. So I'm coming up with these ideas that are, if and it's all role play, but it's like if I was a Githyanki who didn't like this character, what would I do to it? Given the abilities that I have.
Now, honestly, part of the thing my brain's going through, like if a DM wanted to go absolutely badass, would be something like, well, you're an atheist. Well, you're an atheist. So honestly, I would make it to where the Githyanki would get either no or minimal healing from the paladin, which would, if nothing else, reinforce the, come on, look, you cast a healing spell on me and nothing happened. But I'm a little more on the hardcore end on that shit.
Well, and that's the arc that I expect is going to happen. Is the paladin's probably gonna like save my Githyanki, and then I'll quit fucking with the paladin. But at the start of the campaign, I fully intend to fuck with the paladin. Like I've already thought out the character arc that my Githyanki is going to go through.
And I was thinking about expanding it, but he was saying the DM would not appreciate my expansion.
Well, the thing is the DM was reluctant for me to play a chaotic neutral character in a good party. because chaotic neutral characters tend to be fucking spazzes. And it's not that, you know, they can't work together. It's that he didn't want a chaotic neutral character ruining the party doing what the party wanted to do. And I just blasted a net into nothing. Okay. But and so that's the limitation I'm working under is I'm not allowed to actively hurt the party, but fuck with the paladin, I got the okay for. But one of the ideas me and Buddah came up with was so going back to the whole idea that I was going to be whispering messages into the paladin's ear at night. Since I speak Draconic, Gith, and Common. And so what I was going to do is I was going to use Draconic to whisper to the paladin the message was, I'm an atheist and I don't believe in God. And the idea was that the next morning, when the paladin said, hey, I heard these voices last night, and then the rest of the party would be like, well, what did you hear? And then the paladin would try and repeat what they heard. And what they heard was the message, I am an atheist, I don't believe in God. And what would happen if a paladin said
unknowingly,
that,
but still said
that I'm an atheist and I don't believe in God? What would happen to the paladin that said that, even though they didn't know they were saying it, they were just repeating what they heard over and over and over again at night? Like, what would happen to a paladin who said that out loud? When they like, oh, what did you hear? And I'm an atheist, I don't believe in God.
Well, and that's where one of the things I was arguing too, especially, is there's a character who might also understand Draconic, and so there might be the confusion of, you know, oh, you said I like to walk to the left. That doesn't make any sense. And that's just it. It's like, to be fair, it's one of those, if you don't understand what you're saying, would you get punished for what you're saying? But it's one of those, you know, it's just kind of a funny thing.
Well, and like, I'm not even necessarily saying that anything that the paladin says should negatively impact the paladin, but just like his flavor text where, okay, you said that, and then the next time you tried to use lay on hands or turn undead, it's a little harder than it was last time. Like,
or it felt off. Like, there
yeah,
was
like it felt like Helm wasn't responding as quickly. Like, you know, not that the paladin would be broken, just that just flavor text. Like, you could still cast your abilities, and you would still be fine. You know, just flavor text is all.
Yeah. But like I said, I think one of the things I would do, I've never DM'd before, so I'm not a guidepost in any way. But one of the things that came to mind was like, you know, if you had a atheistic character being healed by a paladin or cleric,
Yeah.
then, you know, maybe he gets like half
What did we
half
fail?
the healing.
We failed on something?
You did?
I think we failed on something.
Oh, we're gonna replay this once we can get
Yeah,
SS's.
I thought I saw a mission failed there.
See, final mission.
maybe I was imagining things.
じゃあもう無理だ。この状況じゃライナーを倒すしかないんだ。
助けが必要だな。先生、ついてこい。バスの刃は残り少ない。私が拠点を設営する。援護してくれ。
But yeah, no, and it's one of those. I remember having this discussion, but to be fair, I was a child at the time. But it's like, what makes a good DM? And it's just the telling of the story. You want to add resistances, but you also want to let the story flow. And that's where, like, at least one time. Especially because, like I said, if I was a DM who had a paladin, or well, actually, to be fair, is there a healing class that isn't a religious class?
I'm not sure in 5th edition.
Actually, you know, so that's what I would do. Is I would make it based that all healing classes are religious. Is the fact that he has a character who convinces a paladin to say, you know, there is no god or whatever, or what have you. And then it's like, okay, I heal you. And it's like the healing on the Githyanki is halved. And it's like, oh shit, I guess if I make the paladin say atheistic things, I'm not gonna get a full healing. You know, lesson to be learned.
Yeah, and that's not a bad way to take that approach. But it all depends on how the DM feels about the, you know, someone fucking with a paladin.
Well, and like I said, that's where my brain's coming in, where it's like, it's the telling of the story. It's the...
How the fuck didn't I get enough eliminations on that?
I don't know. And that's where I was confused. I thought there were supposed to be a few more Titan throws in there, so
Yeah.
I think you went against the...
Yeah, I went after Bertholdt and I fucking wrecked his thing that was
Reiner.
swarming around it. Yeah, Reiner. And I wrecked
You need to
everything that
leave
was
him
around
alone
him.
and let him throw.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay.
And there's one more mission.
There is, but I'm gonna go pee real quick, so you're primary. I'll fight.
No, and I just remember that conversation, like I said, when I was a kid. Like, what makes up a good DM? Man, I need... Okay, so 2 smalls, 1 7. No standard, no heavy, no slender, no muscular. No slenders. Missing 2 normal musculars. No slenders. I can kill all those. Heavy set none. Heavy set none. Standard. Standard. No 7. No 3.
Okay, I got conversations with fucking everybody.
Hmm. No, and that's where, it's I've never done it, like I said before, but it's like understanding the role of the DM, and the DM is somebody who's trying to meld. Well, you have a story, and then you're trying to meld all the different things together, and that's where it's like allow absolute freedom, but apply some punishment. How many conversations are you going through?
I mean, I don't have to go through them, but I have conversations with fucking everybody on my list.
Do your conversations. Oh, make me primary.
You are primary.
No, and honestly, the more I think about it, the more I think I could have fun being the DM. Honestly, I would do better because I'm shit at rolling. We had this one guy. Don't remember his name, but we nicknamed. Well, actually, he nicknamed himself Ginger.
Yeah.
That dude rolled 20s like they were going out of styles. So.
Like, there were other numbers on the dice, but you wouldn't know it if you rolled against him.
But yeah, it was fascinating because we have a couple of stories where it's like, oh yeah, we're doing this, and he rolls something and it's like, yeah, I hit, instead of like that guy was like a crit generator. And so he was a great DM because he was like, yeah, I'm not meant to kill the party. Dice roll. You know what? We can say that just well, not that, but the reason why we are saying that, I should say, is we saw him when he was a player. And yeah, 2019, 2020, 2019, like, motherfucker was just like, I kill things. So obviously when he was DMing and he was like, oh, and I rolled, I hit? Don't get me wrong, he wouldn't get rid of all of his crits, but he critted a lot as a DM.
No, but there was one time where I was trying to save a stupid party member, and I went in. I was the medic. I came in to save the stupid party member, got them out, but because I went in to save the stupid party member, I got into trouble. And my stupid party member who I saved fucked off, and so I was in trouble trying to get away as the Ardent was the class I was playing, and I got knocked down, and he was going to coup de grace me because I was down, and I'm like, come on guy, I have armor, at least roll for the coup de grace. It's like, okay. And he rolled it, and there was another person standing behind him, and both of their faces just went to this, oh my god. I can only assume Ginger rolled a 1 because he looked up at me and goes, you live?
But yeah, sorry, I'm back, and I think I said it previously, but I agree with you. I wouldn't punish the paladin for saying there is no god in a language he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
But at the same
paladin
time,
doesn't mean it.
Yeah, but at the same time, when it came to heal the atheist who tricked them into saying it, essentially, oh, you got heal, or you get healed by 2d6, 1d6. I don't know what it would be, and it's like, oh, you only got healed by 3. Why? Helm was not happy. Or like, you don't put it as he tricked you into saying badness, but at the same time you punish the douche nozzle for and like I said, not like I said, what I assume, that's part of one of those, like, what makes a good DM, and I think that would be one of those things that makes a good DM, where it's like, you were trying to F with your healer you're the god of the healer is like, F off.
I guess that's not a bad idea. And that could be something that could lead my Githyanki character into going, okay, maybe I shouldn't fuck with the
I'm gonna mess with the healer, but I'm not gonna mess with the healer in that direction.
There's a line, and you don't cross this line.
Fuck. There was a missed opportunity. But yeah, it goes back to DMs are the storytellers. And they're just adjusting based on the characters. And I have to admit, I'm not a part of the game, but I'm slightly annoyed at the idea where it's like, yeah, you know, what did you call it? You know, I don't want you to harm the party.
Yeah, you don't get. He told me not to actively harm the party. Because the thing he was worried about is with a chaotic neutral character is they're unpredictable, they're crazy, they can do all sorts of crazy shit. And my argument was they don't have to be unpredictable. They can just be offering a different perspective.
Sorry, quick question. Do you need more time? Do I do one more mission or do I
You're
chill?
good to keep going. I still have more people to talk to.
Huh?
But yeah, no, you're right, Brain. The DM is looking out for the party and everyone having fun, not just one person having fun, and that's correct. And I don't want to ruin anyone's fun. I'm trying to play my character the way I think my character should be played. But so there are certain things I'm kind of holding back because it's like, that could be problematic, you know.
I think that's also where part of, like, don't get me wrong, it's a stress on the DM, but I also think that's maybe where part of the fun comes in, where it's like, okay, this dude is like literally trying to shit on our Kool-Aid. How do I meld it but neutralize?
Well, and the thing is I'm not trying to ruin anyone's fun. I'm not trying to monopolize the fun. I'm just trying to make the interactions interesting.
Yeah, it's one of the, because, sorry, I don't know where you sit on this, Brain, but I've met some atheists that are just like, oh, you believe in God? You're a useless piece of shit, what the hell? And it's like, that's a thing. Like, that's not an exaggeration.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, like, so how would I play this and then build? And then it's the DM like, okay, how do I deal with somebody who's going to go that extreme and then meld it into the story? And that's where, like I said, for me, I mean, don't get me wrong, it took me a while to think about it because I was enjoying the more, shitting at the Kool-Aid aspect, but okay, you convinced, not convinced, but you made a paladin say X, and the paladin has to heal you. You only get healed half of what the potential heal was, because the goddess was angry at you, and that's all you have to say was angry at you.
And that's the thing, Brain, is like making sure that the character is not so extreme that they wouldn't team up with the paladin, but still kind of be aggressive towards the paladin.
Well, and that's where I think back to a story I heard. Now, this is internet story, so this could be a lie, but you have somebody who makes a character, and I do believe it was a paladin, but you know, lawful good. But because it's lawful good, they just become stupid. And it's like, no, I must follow the law regardless of everything else. And it's like, okay. So it's one of those, like, you have to try to balance out those who are actually legitimately trying to play their characters and those who are like, I'm gonna go to the extremist of the extreme of the extreme. Yeah, I'll do another one of those.
But yeah, no, it is an interesting balance to make. Like, I don't want to play a character that is so wildly aggressive against a paladin that it's like, oh, it doesn't make sense that you would actually team up with a paladin. The idea is I'm going to play a character that's like, okay, I want this reward money, and right now my only help is this paladin. Like,
yeah, no, and I agree. That is one of those, like, how do you, and I've been curious about that for, well, since Onyx is going to be joining a party. It's one of those that I've been curious about. Is like, how do you explain the connection of the party? And that's one of those, especially if you're going to do, like, level 1 characters. It's like, you're all adventurers. No, city guards are probably going to be more powerful than you at this point, so why are you being forced together?
yeah, and that's going to take some either some work from the players or some work from the DM. Like, and I feel like, I mean, there's a mission that's available to us with a bunch of different, it's a module that we're playing from 2003, the Sunless Citadel, if you care to look it up. But it's an older module, and we get to decide why we're in the particular city, and then we're going to find each other one way or another.
One way or another.
So, yeah, no, this is my first 5th edition game. I've never played 5th edition before. No. So Sunless Citadel is, like I said, it came out in like 2003, 2004. So it would have been 3rd edition or maybe 2nd edition when it came out. Probably 3rd edition when it came out. It's been adapted for 5th edition, but so it's an older module, but you know, and I don't know. Yeah, okay. So all right, you're good. So it's probably early 3rd edition, probably before 3.5. And you know, it's, you know, it sounds like fun, but it's kind of being adapted for 5th edition. And I've never played 5th edition before. This is the first time I've played 5th edition. So, I mean, it's not my goal to fuck with the party. Well, it's not my goal to hurt the party.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he wants to fuck with the party.
I want to fuck with the party. But, you know, the idea is I'm a bard, and I'm looking for an adventure to make a song out of. And so I want a good adventure to make a song out of. And all I'm doing as the bard is adding a little spice to that adventure, you know?
A little flavor, you know, a little...
And it just so happens that I'm teamed up with a paladin that's not my favorite person in the world, but at the same point, I need a tank, so... You know... I put up with it, but I'm still gonna fuck with it a little bit, you know?
Well, and that's where part of the thing I was saying for, you know, his is you know, his bardic songs, because regardless, they're gonna add inspiration or whatever event.
Yeah,
And
bardic
he sits there and
inspiration.
goes, he sits there and be like, Helm doesn't exist, you know, like just some bullshit. You don't have to actually make it a song, but just something to throw a jab, but she still gets the inspiration type thing.
And that would just be like flavor, like. Don't
Yeah, just
trust
flavor.
that new paladin over there.
So, and like I said, I think that's where the DM kicks in, where it's like, okay, we're trying to meld all these together. But I'm also, it's just, how do you convince a random party to come together? Especially if they're low-level characters.
What's probably gonna happen is, okay, so like I said, with the backstory between me and Natasha, the gal who's my gnome friend, we are traveling around, stealing from residents in an inn. So I play, she goes around and steals from people. It's maybe they see us doing it and they go, those are the skills we need for this, and then they approach us and try and hire us, maybe. Like, I'm not sure yeah, and that's right. There's probably some sort of hand wave at the start, but I think there is some wiggle room there to.
And part of me is thinking for the what's the term I'm looking for? The static. Okay, you two got arrested, but you were showing some talent, and you have some talent, so we need that to do. So honestly, I probably would have your characters arrested, but I don't know. It's still trying to. I don't know what the story is. I don't know what all the characters are. How do you combine them?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the DM is going to do.
Well, and that's where to be fair, this is me hearing stories, so I'm not saying this is what I've experienced or done. But you know, you have DMs who are like, okay, you need to give me your character information like a week or two out, and then they work into like, okay, this is what you are, this is your alignments and shit like that, and this is how I'm forcing you guys to be into a group. Because the whole, oh, you happen to be in a tavern is like low class. Even I wouldn't care to do that stuff unless it was actually applicable. But by and large, just saying y'all meet up in a tavern is dumb.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you're right, Pot. Like, my job is to, I mean, level 1 bards are fucking useless. I am going to be the most useless character for most of the campaign. So, what I'm trying to do is make the game interesting. And my motivation is to make the story that I tell after the fact interesting. You know, so I already have my reasoning for not actually trying to hurt the party already, is that I'm a bard. I am looking for I'm looking for a good story. I'm looking for my own story that I can tell that not only makes me look good, but makes the people I journey with look good. So I want a successful adventure that I can turn a story into, and that's what my personal reason for joining this party and going after this mission is going to be. I think with a few caveats is that I want to have my own story to tell.
Yeah, I'm here
while
for the story.
Yeah, I'm here for the story, and so I want to succeed and I can't make myself to be the bad guy in the story, so I'm going to be loyal to the party so I can tell the story. Well, I mean, I might rob the party blind at the end of the story and leave that part out, but during the journey, like completing the mission, I'm going to help the party because I want to have a good, real story to tell. And that's what is going to be my bard's motivation for going on this mission, is having a good story to turn into a song
But
that I can
that's for
sing.
you, but it does not include the gnome.
Well, the gnome is my partner, though.
Yeah, but why would the gnome care about letting you get a better story? I mean, maybe it helps with the thieving, but I don't know. I just don't think it's like, I want to join these people. It'll give me a really good song. Fuck your really good song. I want money.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be that big of a stretch, since me and the gnome have been around. We've been friends.
Something that needs to be explained is my opinion, but
why would the gnome join me on this?
Yeah, like, hey man, they're going on this quest. We should join them. Why? Good song, man. Good song.
Yeah.
Good song. There's money over here.
And that may be all it needs to be. It's just to say, hey, if we complete this mission, I get a good song, you get a good reward, and we're both happy. And plus, you know, since we're a team and I'm the bard distracting the crowd with my new song, and the gnome is going around stealing from everybody, the better the song I have to tell, the better story I have to tell, the easier job it's going to be for the gnome to go around and steal from everybody. And maybe that's all it needs to be, is...
But and you're right. But as far as I'm concerned, I think there would need to be an explanation. So we're going to go on this mission. Yeah. We're gonna risk our lives. Yeah. For a song. Yeah. Why? More money.
It's going to make our lives simpler and further.
Dude, we're gonna have months or years based off of this story because we have a unique song that nobody's heard, because I'm gonna make this song.
I'm gonna invent this goddamn song about us going into a fucking goddamn dungeon. You know, this is the new
that's where,
and
like,
unique
I'm
song.
saying is I don't know. The more time I get, the more I get to, or I critique, so.
But you gotta remember, we're level 1. We are unexperienced adventurers. We are not experienced adventurers with several adventures under our belt. This is literally our first adventure, or our second adventure, like, you know.
Well, and that's where, like I said earlier, part of me is like, okay, you have to, like, be captured, and it's like you're forced into it more than, hey man, this is totally worth us doing it.
I don't think we have to be forced into it. I think there's a middle ground where we think it's good for our future, but I see your point.
Sorry, I'm not a creative person, but I can critique the hell out of things.
Yeah, you do. You critique the hell out of things. And I'm not saying you don't have a valid point. I don't think it's, strictly speaking, necessary. But it's a valid point. Like, just because I have a reason for me to go on this adventure doesn't mean the rogue has a reason to go on the adventure. And that's valid. That's 100% valid.
Are you ready to keep going?
I am almost ready to keep going. I am just checking shops real quick.
Yeah.
because there was one shop that refilled, so I want to make sure there's no other shops that refilled. But yes, I am ready to keep going. I just need another minute or two.
But yeah, no, and this is where the more I think about it, I can't say I've put a lot of thought of it in any time except for last week or so. But yeah, the job of the DM is amazing and kind of terrifying, actually. You're all in a tavern and you decide to go on a journey. Who the fuck is this person?
Nah,
You don't know, but friend.
この先どうな
it would make more sense if, like you said, if we ended up getting our asses arrested, and the paladin had some sort of writ or something, and went, you know, from some sort of royalty looking for help, and like,
Yeah.
I need these people because they have the skills I need.
Well, and think about it.
I don't like
you,
them as people, but they have the skills I want.
The paladin needs somebody with abilities they don't have.
Yeah.
何が欲しい
So you get enlisted. You know, that makes a shit ton of sense instead of like, well, a paladin, a bard, an atheistic bard, and a rogue walk into a bar.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So having the thieves press ganged, well, what's the fucking word for it?
No, press gang works actually, but they're enlisted.
There was another word I was looking for.
I mean, honestly, I think you hit the mark on press gang, but yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of oh, god damn it, what's the word I'm looking for?
Rhymes with, sounds like.
Taco. Conscripted. Conscripted was the word I was looking for. Alright. So, you want to refill before we start, or you want to do this mission first?
Refill, please. Yeah, I think press gang is more accurate than conscripted. Personally.
Yeah, that's fair. Your cup is on the left.
Previously, your cup was on the left.
I tried to keep my cup on the left, but you were like, no, I want my cup on the left. And I'm like, fine, your cup can be on the left. And now you want your cup to be on the right.
What can
You
I say?
schizophrenic fucking talk.
I'm fickle like that.
All
But
I
yeah,
know
no,
is if I put your cup on the right, it's gonna fuck up garbage day.
It's gonna lead to catastrophe. Cats and dogs are gonna lay together.
家族は何してるかな
But yeah, no, the more I think about it, it's just like, how do you... Because, don't get me wrong, sometimes based on the alignments of the characters and shit like that, you can make a fairly easier melding of stories. But when you have, like, lawful good, chaotic neutral, and... I mean, to be fair, if you're a thief...
You can't be. I mean, you can be good, but the type of thief I've convinced Natasha to play is not a good thief.
Yeah, so it's one of those. I turned off the AC. I'm opening up. I'm
cracking the seals.
But yeah, it's just like how do you make that into a story? Like, and how do you combine them? Thank you, good sir.
Welcome.
But yeah, that's the thing that I run into. But that's a DM issue. Is how do you force all these together? Like I said earlier, listening to stories where it's like you have to tell me your characters, tell me their backgrounds like a week or two in advance, so I can meld the story.
Well, and he's trying to give us our own backgrounds, I think, ahead of time.
He's giving you the backgrounds?
Well, no, he's trying to get us to give him our backgrounds
Okay.
ahead of time.
Yeah, and that's where I agree with that. Like, you have to give him the background, so he is like, okay, so this is a paladin. A paladin is probably attached to the kingdom. This group is probably, or this other person is probably an adventurer who just happens comes in, who I think has the proper
Skill set.
abilities. And then we have two people in the dungeon. But yeah, no, I think you'd be no, I don't agree with your term. You said conscripted, but I'm thinking back to the term where
Press gang.
seriously. Press gang, yeah. So they get pressed into service. You're gonna be pressed into service, not conscripted, because pressed is our conscript. I wonder what the difference is now. Now thinking about it. Good to start when you are.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pee real quick just to make sure my bladder is comfortable. I'm like,
So, yeah, conscripted is literally, obviously, it's okay. You're now a part of the military. You're part of the force. But press gang, from what I understand, and to be fair, I'm going through a book series called Horatio Hornblower. It's a fascinating series about the Navy, where people who have the talent, or not the talent, but people who have experience in the Navy, you know, sailing and shit like that, they get pressed into service. So it's literally specific. You are a sailor in some form. You are now part of the Royal Navy. And so pressed into service makes more sense than conscripted, because conscription is literally like, we need bodies, we're taking yours. I can't say that's the exact accurate aspect, but I think there's enough of a distinction to exist. Or at least that's the best I can say currently.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, I think it's an important concept to explore.
Well, and that's one of those, like, is it, no, sorry, you're going on your end. I was thinking, is that hair of a difference? But ready when you are. Make yourself primary.
I am primary. Distress call.
And I believe this is the last mission.
Yeah, this is the last mission.
And I fucked this up. So, you cannot capture any of the Titans here, by the by.
You can't capture the bazaar.
If there is a bazaar, yes. But you get to see multiple Titans, and you cannot capture them. I'm going to the left,
I'm going right.
but I proceed to the left.
Can't rebuild that tower, so
Yeah, no, the ones that look like fucking Tetris pieces, you have to leave alone. Fucking backward Gumby.
Oh, holy shit balls. Oh, holy shit balls. Shit balls.
Ah, fuck you. I'm gonna capture you.
無事に拠点を設営できた。ここからは俺たちも加勢するぜ。
Just fucking left there. Don't spawn a fucking Titan there. God damn it. Fuck off, game. Let me play the fucking game. But cut. No. Okay.
Hangord's mine.
I only have a beast titan I need to kill real quick.
Yeah. And like I said, you cannot capture the beast titan, so.
One manufactory down. Useless cannon tower converted to manufactory.
There's a certain amount of music in here that makes me think back to Final Fantasy VI.
絶対に勝って生き残りましょう。ついていきますから。
よし、このまま防衛線を維持し続けろ。
Yeah, and I know I've told you this, but you know, share with the world.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to, I have urge to play weird off-canter characters, and one of them is a half-orc bard, which is amusing because bardic abilities are based off of charisma, and orcs get like a negative, well, half-orcs get like -5 to charisma. Well, they used to. I don't know where they sit now. Yeah, that's it.
No, we're
Standing in
done,
front.
Mike. We got this shit.
Nope, waiting for the wall to break in 3 seconds.
You want to go in or out?
I'll stick. Yeah, I'll stick out if you like.
Okay, I'll go in.
Yeah, I'll stick out. Honestly, I don't even remember if there is an out.
Yeah, I think there is.
敵の絵に出現オールシーナの内扉が破壊されました
内側から壁を破るつもりか防衛線を維持しつつ速やか
Okay,
に勝負を
maybe there's not an out. At the very least, you should come in and get Levi, Aaron, and
Yeah. I totes plan on getting, well, not Aaron, but Levi and Mikasa.
被害への壁を破壊されれば人類は敗北する奴が壁に到達する前に仕留めようお前に続こう
Apparently it's at the wrong position on the wall. Okay, that's cool too.
救援要請
Oh, there.
このままじゃ一緒に戦ってほしい
Going back out for the.
green exclamation point.
Yeah. Marlo, no!
That's 2 more manufactories, so that should fucking help.
こんなの絶対勝てっこないって誰か助けて
Down with that. Say going, but there's no point. Well, do you need help?
No, you're fine. Just sit tight. I'm waiting for him to fall down.
I was gonna say I was about to go in to put in the manufactories, but it looks like you did that, so.
Colossal Titan's not getting away. Are there any other Titans out there, or are we just done here?
There are Titans later, but that's once we unlock, you know. Yeah, just kill it as far as I can tell.
Yeah, no, I think we're just done here.
No, and if we're in dire, this is where the dire kicks in, so we don't want to kill him then.
Well, we got, no, hang on, we got green exclamation point.
Cool. Doesn't matter, but cool.
無理はしないで私たちがライナーを止める
to capture it.
Alright, I think you're good to kill.
Death. Done. Well, we're good to go to Inferno mode.
Yeah. Give me your primary. I'm gonna deal with conversations real quick. Hey, Annie. Because it makes sense that you're back.
おお、来た。母ちゃんの手紙の返事書くところで、俺は立体軌道には結構自信があるんだな。お前の目から見て他の技術はどうだ？だよな、調査兵団。お前はいつの間にかなあ、お前と一緒の任務に行けるよう実践慣れしてるお前がいてくれれば安心だ。いいだろう。そうい、まあ、あんまりめ。
Bertholdt, you're always good.
やっぱあの子の期待を裏切らずに済んだのは、最初は軽い気持ちでお前に頼んだけど、今は心の底からお前に頼んでよかったと思ってるぜ。そうだな、アルミンた。
お兄ちゃん、あのね、僕体を。
そっか、頑張れよ。つらい。あの子のお手本となるような人間にならないとな。よし。ああ、マジでリヴァイ兵長ぐらいに強くなってやる。新しい人類さ、お前もついてきてくれよ。これからも。すげえな。
君か。
Get Irwin, but I don't use him. Bertholdt.
あ、あんたね。
Super Bertholdt. Skadoosh.
止めるんだ。あいつは
ああ、憲兵団が腐ってることぐらい分かったでしょ。
Apologies, you're all dead.
上官に逆らっても意味ないって。だよね。罰せられちゃたまんない。
クソ。やはり
また始まった。
こんな現状に満足している奴の気が知れん。ヒッチも何を考えているんだか。なあ。そうだよな。
死にだけは嫌だな。
何か。
Yeah, I got 3 friendship missions available to me.
いらっしゃい。
少し話さないか。やるぞ。
Oh, I killed the boss.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Well, we've done the final mission, so either we push to Inferno or I guess we call it. I'll leave that to you.
I'm good to push to Inferno. I'm just clearing out the shops real quick.
いらっしゃい。また来てちょうだい。
やるぞ。
Because I'm a whore and I want to make everyone love me, so I'm just making sure the shops are all bought out, if you will.
That's fine.
Do you want to start Inferno mode, right?
No, that's yeah.
Okay. I think I have to do the first mission by myself.
立体軌道で女型の巨人に
I
接近
believe
しよ
so.
う
No, I don't believe so. I know so.
逃がすかよ。絶対にここでとっ捕まえてやる。
Well, then that's the problem. Is that's not the first mission, but still, same thing.
Well, I have to do the first like 4 missions.
No, I think I can join you on the second one, but yeah, well, third one.
Yeah, she just has a stupid amount of HP that you can't break through.
まだあんなに体力が残ってやがんのか。どうしろってんだよ。
My apologies. They have a ridiculous amount of HP.
No, she. Definitely
No,
she.
they have to be gender neutral because they get offended.
They can suck my cock.
Yeah, it's funny. One of the random things I watched today. Gavin Newsom, dude in governor or whatever the fuck of California, actually vetoed a bill. And it's like, well, if you're not gonna affirm, I believe is the term they use, the gender of your child, then the government should take your child away, essentially. And Gavin Newsom is like, I mean, I know we're all a bunch of dumb cunts, but we're not gonna get a lot of love for that. So he vetoes it.
できないなら貴様だけ歩いて移動するか。立体起動装置で目標地点まで移動しろ。難しそうだけど。
When Gavin Newsom thinks you're too left, you're in a bad position.
いいなカロライナ、何をしている。そんなざまでは家畜以下だぞ。
やってみせます。
いつまでチンタラやっている。とっとと移動せ
Made
んか。
my character too tall. That makes me a little sad.
移動は貴様が1位だ。これで立派なおとりになれるぞ。次は巨人を模した目標を相手に戦闘の基本を学んでもらう。まずは小さい巨人からやってもらうぞ。巨人の弱点部位は理解しているな。そこに狙いを定めて確実に攻撃を当てろ。
実技は苦手だけど、なんとかしないと。
訓練なのに緊張してきた。
Like I said, I think you have to do that one solo. Maybe the next one, but I'm not sure you have to.
先に行かれちまった。
Begin the final training mission within 5 minutes. Destroy Titan dummy legs 10 times.
I definitely didn't do the 10 times on the legs, so.
次は大型の巨人だ。巨人によっては攻撃すべき部位が複数ある。
Ah, god
確
damn.
実に狙え。
Mispress. Mispress. Yeah, the first one you have to hit the neck on. Everything else you can.
ああいい。9大点だ。大型の巨人は攻撃部位の素早い選定が肝だと覚えておけ。
サボっちまうか。
おい。さっさと次の訓練地点へ向かえ。
終わったか。クリスタン、少し休んだから行こうぜ。
そんなこと言わないで頑張ろうよ。あなたを見習わないとね。
これより本日最後の訓練を開始する。これから周囲に多数の目標が出現する。迅速に索敵し撃破せよ。それでは始め。
俺が先に目標を見つけたら横取りすんじゃねえぞ。
意外とぬるいことを言いますね。じゃあ獲物を奪うのに作法が必要ですか。
そうだ、取られるお前が悪い。
訓練だからって手は抜くな。それが兵士としての責任だ。
たとえ組んでもエレンを一人にはできない。
Elimination in first game. First mission.
Booyakasha. Oh.
I haven't quite decided on what kind of music my Githyanki Bard performs.
I mean, he has drum, flute, and lute, I believe it is.
おいおい、なんだよその立体機動は。少しは俺を見習ったらどうだ。
I mean, you don't have to do ankle biters anymore, dude. But I guess ankle biting actually does improve your points.
Yeah, every ankle biter is a point.
I always just went for, and that's why I didn't get the SS on this mission, so I'm calling it though. I'm done for the evening.
Okay, that's fair.
今回の訓練の最優秀成績者を発表する。今回の訓練の最優秀成績者はお前だ。
お前すごいんだな。
この程度で浮かれるなよ。油断していると 痛い目を見るぞ。
Didn't mean to punch my mic. I apologize for that.
希望する者は引き続き自主訓練を続けろ。
But that's SS.
Woo woo. And all these points don't matter.
The points don't actually matter in this mode. They actually legit don't fucking matter in this mode.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Buddha's done. As per tradition, that means the stream is done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Let me see if anyone is up who I want to raid. No, not really.
No. No.
No, mine.
No.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We will be back next week with more Remnant 2 and Attack on Titan 2. And we have movie night on Saturday on our Discord if you want to join. And we will do a proper event because apparently we fucked that up and nobody joined. So next week we're definitely gonna not fuck that up. So anyways, we are watching Squid Games if you want to join us for that.
We're on episode 5, essentially, yeah.
But yeah, thanks for watching, and last words, Buddha.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning.
All right, have a good one.